So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Daredevil19 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the MAFEX, the Dark Knight Trilogy, Harvey Dent Two-Face. So let's get into it right away and take a quick look at the box. So we do get a very basic style box when it comes to MAFEX. So we do get the one right there on the front of the box. On the top says the Dark Knight Trilogy, MAFEX number 54. Then we do get an image of Harvey Dent. Then on the bottom we do get an image of Two-Face. Then it says Harvey Dent action figure, Medicom toy, and DC. And then the bottom of the box here does have the barcode, blah, 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 stuff nobody cares about. And then here is the top of the box. Well, it's upside down, but we do have a very cool image of the Two-Face figure there. On the one side of the box, same thing as the top, as you can see right there. And then the other side of the box does have the Harvey Dent figure this time. And then the back of it does show a bunch of cool poses you can get the figure into, along with some of the accessories. But anyway, that is the packaging. Let's get this figure over to take a closer look at Mr. Split Personality. Alrighty, taking a closer detailed look, and Medicom did an incredible job with this Two-Face. They really impressed the hell out of me with this figure, and I love this figure a lot more than I thought I'd like the figure, you know what I mean? I'm glad this is how the figure came out of the packaging, with the Two-Face face and coat on there with the sleeve as well. The face sculpts, I think, do look like Aaron Eckhart, which is the actor who played Harvey Dent in The Dark Knight, and they did capture the likeness of him very well. We get some nice clean paint on the eyes. I love how you could see such a huge piece of his eye right there. You almost see the entire roundness of his eyeball, and the detail was handled very well. That just looks sick. I remember when I first saw it in the movie, it grossed me out. You could see his teeth in there, his muscle underneath and everything just looks gross. But they really did handle the detail very well. You could even see his bone on his chin. Oh, man. Even his jaw up there. Ugh. And then the other side looks good. We do get some stubble on the actual face right there. And on the promo images, they showed his hair like more yellowy. But they went with like that gold type color that Nations uses on their human figures as well. Like the Infinity War Captain America, the Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker. So it actually looks pretty good. It does have like a dirty blonde look to it. It's got like a bit of a shiny look to it, and the sculpt of the hair turned out really well too. So the face sculpt, definitely my favorite part about the figure, because I love the way Two-Face looked after his face got all burnt and everything. He just looks so sick, and he just looked like a straight up villain. They even did it on the neck as well. It's all charred and everything. Oh man, they even mixed a little bit of pink in it. Really nice detail, attention to detail on this Two-Face here. And now for the torso, we do get the tie, very nice paint all throughout it. We do get his dress shirt under it, which has a pocket sculpted on the left side. We get some nice sculpted wrinkles all throughout the torso as well, so big plus on that. And then his dress coat here, they did sculpt and paint the buttons. We get some pockets sculpted on there. This side is all charred up and burnt and everything, which looks really good, just like how it did in the movie, and it continues to the back right there. I like the way it kind of like fades back into the regular coat. And we do get sculpted wrinkles all throughout it as well, which looks really awesome. And then we do get the regular right sleeve with some nice sculpted wrinkles all throughout it. The buttons sculpted and painted by the sleeve. Same with the other side. Then we do get the charred, burnt side, mostly up around the upper bicep and shoulder, which looks pretty cool. And then they did add the belt on there. Very nice attention to detail. We got the loops and everything on there. Very nice sculpt and paint as well. We do get some sculpted wrinkles all throughout the pants. And I do like the color of the pants. Kind of has like a metallic-y type look to it. And it looks really good. And you do see the crease sculpted on the pants right there with more sculpted wrinkles. Continuing on the back, they sculpted some wrinkles on the knee joints, which they did with their Joker figure. More sculpted wrinkles around the lower legs there. And the crease does continue. Then we do get the nice dress shoes there, and very nice sculpt detail all throughout them. You can see like the stitching and everything all over them, and it looks really good. And then the bottom of them, not much going on. So overall, I really think they killed it with this Two-Face, and they really did exceed my expectations with this Harvey Dent Two-Face, and I couldn't be any more happy with how the detail turned out. But anyway, let's continue on. Moving on to the accessories, we get a bunch of really cool stuff included with this Two-Face. So we do get a MAFEX stand, which is definitely cool. We have the base, the arm, and the clamp, and it does have the basic stand articulation. So we do get that. Then we do get two alternate heads and necks. So we do get the Two-Face one, which comes on the figure out of the packaging that we already took a look at, and this is definitely my favorite out of the two. So we do get that one. Then we do get the Harvey Dent alternate head and neck here, where he doesn't get burned up yet, and it looks like Aaron Eckhart. I think they captured the likeness perfectly on this face sculpt here. We get some very nice sculpt and paint all throughout it. We get that goldish color hair again to make it look like dirty blonde with some nice sculpt all throughout it. Nice clean paint where the gold meets the skin tone. Eyes are both painted looking in the same direction. They did paint some stubble on there as well, and the neck looks pretty good too. And the way you swap them out, all you do is just pull up to pop it off and then push down to pop it on. Sometimes the joint comes off with the neck, but all you do is just pull it off with your hands. It's really easy to do that. And I do wish they included like a angry looking Two-Face face. I think that would have been cool, but it's definitely awesome. We get the two alternate heads, so we do get that stuff. And then we also get two different coins, a pin, and then we do get a revolver. And the revolver turned out really nice, very nice sculpt all throughout it, and the paint's nice and clean where the silver for the gun meets the black for the handle right there. And he does grip onto it perfectly with the gripping hand. So we do get the revolver, then we do get a pin here, and these accessories are so tiny, if you drop them, you are guaranteed to lose them. And this is like his campaign pin right here, because he was running for mayor or something. I forgot what he was running for. But very nice paint all throughout it right there. So we do get the pin. Then we do get two different coins, and I can't tell which coin is the Two-Face coin when it got all burned up, and which coin is the regular coin that didn't get burned up. And that is probably lost forever, what I just dropped right there. But like I said, it's very tiny, and I can't tell which side is which, but it is cool. They included two of them in case you drop one, like what I just did, and lose it forever. So we do get that stuff, and then we also get an alternate Harvey Dent dress jacket with the left arm. And by the way, I did find that tiny coin that I just dropped before. So we do get these interchangeable pieces here, and these are the ones when he's Harvey Dent before he turned into Two-Face and the left side of it got all burnt up. And it has some very nice sculpt all throughout it. I do like the color that they use. It does have that metallic look to it. Nice clean paint on the buttons. We get sculpted wrinkles all throughout it as well. Same with on the left arm there. They did a very nice job with that also. And the way you interchange it is very simple, just like with their 2.0 Joker and their Bane figure. You just pop the arms right off, and then you slide the jacket up off the figure, put the new one on, and then just pop the arms on. As simple as that. So we do get those interchangeable pieces for the dress jacket and the arm. And then we finally get 9 interchangeable hands. So we do get a pair of fists, of course, and these actually don't come on the figure out of the packaging, but we do get some very nice sculpt work, and I do believe they are painted. I don't think this is the color of the plastic they molded it in, but we do get some nice sculpt all throughout the hands right there. And the hands that come on the figure are the easiest to interchange. All the other hands, the peg holes, once again, are a little too tiny, so you might have to widen them or maybe heat them up with hot water or blow dryer, because you don't want to risk breaking the wrist joint there. And the wrist joint looks very fragile, so just be extra careful when swapping the hands with this Two-Face. So we do get a pair of fists, then we do get a pair of coin and pin holding hands, and very nice sculpt and paintwork all throughout these as well. So we do get those. Then we do get these open resting hands, which come on the figure out of the packaging. Very nice sculpt all throughout these. And these look like the same exact hands we got with Bane, like these open hands and the fists. And then we do get these more open type hands. Very nice sculpt on these, on the palm and the fingers and everything. And then finally we get a right trigger finger hand. And he does, like I said, hold the gun perfectly with this. And very nice sculpt detail all throughout this one as well. But anyway, that's all the cool accessories included with Mr. Dent. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review, shall we? Now for the height of Two-Face. To the very top of his hair, it looks like he's a little bit over 6 inches tall. And then here he is compared to the SH Figure Arts, the Dark Knight Batman, and the Dark Knight Joker, and the MAFEX 2.0 Joker, and the Dark Knight Rises Bane. And I can't remember who's taller between Heath Ledger and Aaron Eckhart. And then here he is compared to the SH Figure Arts Injustice Superman and the Justice League Wonder Woman, and the MAFEX Justice League Superman and Justice League Batman. And then here he is compared to the SH Figure Arts Infinity War Captain America and Suicide Squad Harley Quinn, the MAFEX Suicide Squad Joker, and the Mezco 112 Deathstroke. And then here he is compared to, and it's raining if you're wondering what that sound is, the Storm Collectibles Sub-Zero, the SH Figure Arts Sage Mode Naruto, the Figma Deadpool, and the Marvel Legends Cable. And then here he is compared to the SH Figure Arts Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku and the Mezco 112 Deadpool. Anyway, there's some quick comparisons. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review. So now for the articulation, and we do get some very nice movement with this Two-Face. So we do have 2 points at the neck here, the upper neck joint. You could get Mr. Dent to look up about that much, and then going down, he looks down pretty good with the upper neck there. Then we do get really nice pivot, and then of course it does swivel. The lower neck joint does go forward a pretty good amount. Going back, it does get hindered by the collar, so with both joints, he looks down pretty much all the way. In both joints, you can get him to look up a little bit more. His hair kind of bangs into the collar on his jacket there, so it does hinder it a tiny bit. We do get pretty good pivot at the lower neck, and then of course it does swivel, so really nice neck articulation combining both those joints right there. Then we do get a point of articulation at the torso, right around the abdomen, and this is where I run into an issue. The joints aren't really secured, like they're not connected securely, because whenever I try to move it a little bit, it pops off. So that is a little issue right there. It doesn't bother me much because I think we get more than enough articulation out of the waist there. I'm not going to bother articulating that, but you would get some pretty good movement out of the torso if that joint wasn't always constantly popping off. I don't know if I'm the only one with that issue or if other people will experience that issue as well. But the waist, damn it, popped off again. Stupid joint. The waist does go forward and back a really good amount. As you can see right there, he crunches forward pretty well and goes back decently. Then you do get very nice pivot at the waist, and then of course it does swivel. Now for the arms here, we do have a nice shoulder joint, so you can get the arms in a very good circular motion, as you can see right there. Then they do go out to the side a lot more than 90 degrees, so that is definitely good. They do go up and down, no bicep swivel, so you will have to use it at the shoulder there. We do have double jointed elbows that almost bend in all the way, which is definitely good. And then we do have a ball hinge on the wrist, so it does swivel and hinges back and forth. Now for the legs here, they do drop down a little bit, as you can see right there, so you can get Harvey Dent to kick forward about 90 degrees, which is good. It does go to the back about 45 degrees, and let's see if he can Jean-Claude Van Damme it, Mr. Business Suit Man. And he can go, it looks a little more than 45 degrees, which is alright for someone dressed in a suit, and it's Two-Face. I mean, he's not going to be doing some karate kicks and all that. We do get just a little bit of an upper thigh swivel. I get more movement out of the right thigh, and then the left thigh, I don't know if it's stuck on mine, but I barely get any swivel out of it. Then we do have a single jointed knee that bends back a little more than 90 degrees, and the joint really doesn't swivel where it connects in either part of the leg right there. And then for the ankles here, they do swivel. They don't hinge up much because they get hindered by his pant leg right there, but they do hinge down a little bit better. And then we do get some pretty damn good ankle pivot and a very nice toe hinge where you could break his toes. So overall, we do get some very nice movement with this Harvey Dent. I do have that issue at the torso with it popping off, and then my right or my left thigh really won't swivel as much as the right one. But other than that, you're going to be able to get him into pretty much any type of Harvey Dent Two-Face-like poses, and I'm about to show you some of them right about now. But anyway, that is my review of the MAFEX, the Dark Knight Trilogy, Harvey Dent Two-Face. Hope you enjoyed it. If I had to rate this figure between a 1 through 10, would have to give it an 8.5. If you would like to know the price and where to buy this figure, I did have mine imported from Japan from Ami, but I'm pretty sure my buddy from Agelessgeeks will be getting this in stock, but he really doesn't put MAFEX on the website, so you will have to go through their Instagram or their Facebook group. I will put more information in the description below. And if you would like to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, oh well, I guess you didn't like it. But thanks for watching. I will see you later. So we do get them with it right there on the front of the box. On the top says the Dark Knight and we do get an image of the Two-Face figure. Damn it, meant to say Harvey Dent. And we do get an image of the Two-Face figure. Damn it, said Two-Face again. Was supposed to say Harvey Dent. Damn. So now for the articulation, and we do get some very nice movement with this Two-Face to the SH Figure Arts Injustice Superman, the Jula. Then you slide the jacket off, slide the new one on. God damn it, what the hell is wrong with me? An alternate Harvey Kent. What?